When you do something without somebody's consent, it it's not that it's it requires a great deal more energy for someone to regain their sense of willpower when willpower is imposed. That's why when assault happens to somebody, it takes a great deal of time for them to be able to come back to themselves and be able to make decisions that come from a place of will, like a personal sense of will, because a will has been imposed on somebody else. Because the person has to navigate through the victim mindset. They have to navigate through all of the different emotions and passageways for them to become more resilient, but also it requires a great deal more energy than if there had been.
That's why I'm in attracting mode. That's why.
If there
The
had
consent
been,
is.
if there had been a communication that was agreed upon initially, then it would have been.
The application. I'm in attracting mode. I built the network. I built the empire. And I've been building it all my life.
I know that the reason that you bring up these frequencies and how you hint at when we're sitting outside.
I'm bringing them up because they actively pulling. It's not on my ass that they actively pulling. It's from my heart. When I do readings like I did last night, it opens me back up to where any other place that I open. My media company, my podcasting company, and my marketing and mindset company are actively being siphoned. So I attract. I put it out there so I can attract. I don't post because I need the likes. I post because it's my business. Similar to when we was talking about my sliding in the DMs.
Have you had communications with the vibration of Marjorie recently?
Meta, I told you last week. It's only been like a week since she sent that $60. And if you're looking at the frequencies and vibrations, you're communicating, you're projecting your emotions and feelings. Just how I looked at that, right? And I looked at it and I projected my emotions and feelings onto it because it was projected into your world. So this is, your mom didn't need consent for this.
That's a good point.
No, it is the point. The Americans didn't need consent to create treaties and agreements and to take this land. I'm not on a Madam CJ. I'm not trying to assimilate to American society. I'm an active chief, Babala Ifa, spiritual leader that's engaging with the spiritual leaders of every family. Everybody I told you about is a spiritual leader of their family.
What is your desired intention for this conversation?
Because I'm sharing with you, we're going to roll out the 99ers and our fundraising. It's been the entire conversation of the day. I woke up on a warpath. I'm going to play some barbecue. I'm about to get quiet for a little bit, but my intent is to so that we can roll out a marketing boot camp and a mindset boot camp with people that are serious. I want you're going to go chill with two of our leaders. They're not your friends. They're not your companions. They're two leaders from our network. Melodic Family. And in that, I want them to go through this process with us. We all go through this 99 moments process for 99 days or 3 months after that. And we started on my birthday. I told you we closing all those agreements and contracts from the Bay Area that's no longer a part of it. That's why rain is flooding down on them now.
In terms of leadership, like I recognize my position as the assistant, right? Being able to know exactly what you desire and within a certain time frame is helpful for me so that I can create the structures around it.
No, it's like this is a soundboard of a meeting, right? I desire to identify the 5 people that creates a nation, and they all not you.
Mm-hmm. Takes a lot to build a nation.
Bro, I've been nation building, and every time my nation build to a certain point, certain aspects get seized. Like I told you, in and out of jail, multiple occasions. Can't no jail hold me. Can't no law hold me. So I'm sharing with you, I actually desire to have a structure in place of the 5 people. That's an assistant, that's not you. That's a research and development, that's not you. That is a war hero, that's not you. That is an active recruiter, that's not you. And that is a general, that's not you.
Absolutely.
So to identify those out of the people that we have, what you can do is assist me with identifying those out of the people, places, and things, so I can communicate to them what I desire for them to do.
That is a very clear cut.
I mean, I know, like I said, this is an act of war. Thinking and missing you.
Both of not that don't stem from knowing.
And then you send sacred shapes these are your cells that you was talking about. And if I would just allowed it to be whatever, it's just a cute whatever, it would just fly, whatever, it would fly by. But it triggered me right at the end of this. And my triggering is just, I'm aware of, that's why I gave you the backstory on the Marjorie and the Kenise.
And what happened with me was that I took it personally for a second.
Yo, I know. And we walked, that's why we cut the camera on. That's why we cut our own audio on. Because of our intimacy and the baby and the family, you forget that I'm a war chief. So
it's not that I forget, it's that I don't forget that at all. It's that I am just processing a great deal of information.
Yep, and this takes up a great deal of information.
It does take up a great deal of information.
Like, it takes up tons. Because she took the time to put her energy into coloring this. You didn't color this, right? I know. The thing about the Taoists, right? They don't have to fight with guns. It's more mental. So I thank you for saying that you took it personal. And like I said, I just desire to have a 5 that's around me that fits in those positions, that like we could develop the trust. I trust me.
I think what I've been with the cognitive dissonance and with the cognitive dissonance and with the, like I said, the processing of a great deal of information, that's not necessarily new to me because I know who I am, but new to this body's live stream. So there's I know that I've been trying to balance figuring out what to focus on, because there's so many things to do. There's so many different avenues of being able to assist, and so
one of the main things on having your paradigm set up, right? Is so that you can go through those processes. I know that I'm gonna jump on live again and do a reading today to create the consistency of being on and reading. and I'm gonna read the cards that I already got, because like doing it over and over again is how it gets embedded into your system. But doing it all over while you're broadcasting and maximizing the time, and while we're actively inviting people into the broadcast station, it's setting up the interviews. The thing about the next group of people that we about to, because when we went to the Richmond Black Restaurant weekend, we met Moon,
Mm-hmm.
and we saw all of the people that we saw. It let me know exactly. We met two Moons, and then we met another guy that has Moon, Moody. Yeah, so
The night before the full moon.
yeah, exactly. I pay attention to the sign. I'm clearing. I'm glad it sounds clear of what I desire.
I'm glad. Yes, and thank you for explaining it clearly for me, because the work that you're doing right now to tie up a lot of loose ends, all of my ends are up in the air right now. So the clarity is very helpful for me. So in terms of setting up the structure, is that something that you desire administrative assistance with?
So what I'm gonna do is I brought up the Dina and the Marjorie, what they brought. I'm gonna get the screenshots of what it's like and what you get like from our magic toolbox. Like our magic toolbox doesn't have to be a physical toolbox.
Mm-hmm.
It could be a hyperlink that you get to go to and you get to spend time in.
Absolutely. Oh, well, that's what I mean by structure. It's like, the 99 moment program is something that on a weekly basis there are multiple things that the 99ers engage with to build relationships and establish communications with each other, as well as provide assistance for the nation building. Excuse me, babies. And in terms of it evolved, I'm not sure if you desire it to be like a structured, like every Monday.
I want to schedule.
Yeah.
Like, so over the next 10 days, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like I desire us to roll out the schedule that we're doing. That's also going to have our major dates. But if you want, because we're touring again.
Yes. This is the beginning of the return tour.
Yep.
So so for the so on the schedule, you said that you desire to have the tour dates, which is your birthday, which is the Naisha.
Yep, and we can add a leg by, since Queen backed out. We can add the leg by, the blueprint of Black Love.
Okay, wait, I'm gonna write this down. Okay. Tour dates. Alegba is the 18th.
So her freedom is on the 17th.
So that's a 5 day. That's 4 days. 1, 2,
3, 4. Yep.
Yes. Okay, so 17th. Get the times for that, and then Alegba is the 18th.
We'll get the time for that. And then RVA Rap Elite is the 19th. Actually, it is a 5-day. We going back to Tuesday versus for that.
Oh yeah, baby. That's what's up. And you know what? I can make a flyer for it.
Those are the things that I desire.
Okay,
like, so
awesome. Awesome.
So the schedule is just a flyer. Wait, we're going here.
Okay.
So that when we share it with people, I don't have to keep telling them all the shit we're doing.
Got you. Okay.
Send a flyer, refer to the flyer, sign up here,
Gotcha.
Subscribe at the link tree.
Okay, so.
You're all over the place because this pulls you away from this.
Yes, it does. And as soon as we're able to discuss it from the place of it did, beautiful. Send it back. Put your magic on it. We can send the note back. Get all the energy back.
So the 20th is Melodic Tuesday verses, and then the Open of Heaven's Gates or the Apocalypse is on the 22nd. So that's the tour.
And that would be a great day to do a reading.
Super, super, super.
Mm-hmm. Do you want me to write it down as something that you're going to do?
Yeah, we can do Apocalypse reading. The Evolution of the World reading. So what I'm doing now is putting alchemical sigils on this that just looks like shapes, right? X's, O's, triangles.
Sigils. Magic.
You add what you want to add to it. You could write back to it, put a whole writing there so she can get it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so now when it comes to engaging with the so this is the schedule for the performances and for the shamanistic works. When it comes to engaging with the 99ers and creating a schedule on how to engage with them something that you'd like to discuss at a later time?
No, that's a part of this. So
okay.
So the leading up to the tour, right? Leading up to the launch of the tour is where we're re-kicking off on the 16th, we want to kick off our 99-day process.
Okay.
The day before the tour. So all the people that we just re-engaged with that said they want to be a part of our mission for the rest of the next 20 years, whatever. Like what I got from Tsunami Sam and the fact that he's ready to roll out a mixtape is like, all right, look, well, here's some tracks that can go on your mixtape. We're rolling out our mixtape as well.
Mm-hmm.
We desire our team that we invested into to come back around, give their attention to what we're doing, because energy flows where attention goes.
Okay, so kickoff of 99-day process is on the 16th.
99 moments, which will be every day. We're going to be delivering what we're grateful for, 2 things that we're grateful for.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have a rising ritual.
Mm-hmm. Resting ritual.
A resting ritual. And a midday collaboration session with those that can tune in. And
that'll be like a live?
That'll be a live. That has a specific, that falls in line with the schedule of Tribe Tuesdays, Quantum Mondays, Wisdom Wednesdays,
mm-hmm.
Throwback Thursdays,
mm-hmm.
Freedom Fridays.
And now, actually, because I'm thinking about it, because the Cash App phone, that one, I mean, I can download Instagram on that one too, and we can put another account on that one. So we can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 devices going at a time.
Yeah, I got Instagram on my other one as well. So, yeah, man. I share this because even once we launch the 99 Moments, we're also going to be having weekly podcasts.
Mm-hmm. Which is the Self-Love Tyrants.
Yep, Self-Love Tyrants. Also, Tea and Sauce.
Yes.
And then Quill, Knowledge, Wisdom, Love
Okay.
and laughter.
Weekly podcast. Quill.
Yep.
Quill. Self-love tyrants. Tea and
Tea and sauce. And tea and sauce, we get to talk about they spill the tea. We get to that'll be our collective dramedy.
okay, and so collective dramedy. So that's like the the banks are closing shit.
Exactly. The banks are closing.
That's like the talking about the colonizer shit that's going on, the pedophilia.
Yep.
It's very specifically tailored towards like, oh my god, we're the collective consciousness, we're freaking out about this.
This is drama. Like pedophilia is a thing.
Yes.
And it's being attacked. And
so pedophilia, basically attacking the industries.
The industries and the family hierarchy, because we destroying the old family hierarchy to build up what a family really looks like. Right. Frequency is family. My family's in the other room right now.
Mm-hmm. What's up, family?
Mm-hmm.
Attacking the industries and family hierarchy, pedophilia, colonizer shit. Self-love tyrants that is specifically for our manifestation purposes, right?
Yep, that's it. We talk about the contrast that we've experienced. We talk about what we want and how we've been loving ourselves through this process. That's where we'll get a little personal with our union.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Madam C.J. Walker, self-made, it lit a flame.
Yes, absolutely.
Along with the sounds of today.
I really appreciated it because I was watching, something that's big for both of my people is pride. I mean, I think that's just also, I can say it's my people, the people. The colonizer programming has the same effect on everybody, just the way that its outcome is different.
The colonizers are the ones who think that this land is theirs.
Right. So when you have that cognitive dissonance, it creates all of the same emotional responses. They're just, the way that they're expressed is different for each cultural group because of the way that that cultural group is engaged with. Yep. And with their own cultural practices. So saying that my people have pride issues, all peoples have pride issues, because pride is something that steps up when insecurity is being attacked.
The American people.
Yes.
The people of this land.
And also the humans. Yeah. And knowledge, wisdom, and love and laughter is like meditation. Or
high level conscious conversation. It's knowledge. It's the
wisdom,
knowledge,
love.
The wisdom is the shaman shit. The love and laughter we get there. Share some funny moments, funny stories. All of it's going to encompass MSG, which is meditation, sounding, and grounding.
Mm-hmm. Like as we start with the breath, because we start with the breath work, we end with the breath work. We have, and I like the idea of doing commercial breaks where we discuss other people. We can
go to this account right here.
Mm-hmm.
Check out Universal Soul.
Right.
And check out Leo Mercer in their videos that just went viral. And in that we have a commercial break. We can show the video. We can show their IG. And whoever follows, y'all should go check them out right now. And I brought up the Camise and Marjorie energy because we did 20 webcast shows
mm-hmm.
that they're still benefiting off of.
Return on investment.
Exactly. You get a return on investment by continuing to do it.
You sit back and watch massive amounts of money flow to me.
Yep. Exactly. Thank you. I am at because I ain't playing.
Okay.
Have you stretched today?
Mm-mm.
I still want to do that stretch on you.
Thank you.
You put the knee up and the arm.
You can, if you don't, you can do it if you stand up and you have your knee straight forward and you actively swing your body in opposite directions. So swing your knee to the right and swing your body to the left, and let your arms swing too.
Yeah.
Somebody showed me that when I was in high school, but not with the partner stretch.
Ooh.
If you hold your core. So put your knee down. Raise it up and swing it at the same time as you're moving your body. Yes, like that.
Yeah, I was doing this today. Like it's something I used to do in the shower. Put my hands like this. I go this way. I raise that way. I did that today.
And I'm thinking for specifically what we can do for the knowledge, wisdom, love, and laughter. That's like where we talk about
that's what we have.
Like nation building, 5D
guests.
consciousness.
We invite guests.
Yes.
That's what we have. Our people come on. That's similar to the Office of Russian. That's a knowledge, wisdom, love, and laughter moment.
I'm thinking that. Hi, baby. Hi, you. Hi, you. You've just been chilling all day. You got to sleep in. You got to let out some of the frustration that manifested in your tummy from yesterday. What about me?
What up, homie? It's a pretty cold. I know. My hands are cold.
Cold shower.
Breathe.
Very good. Very good. Very good. Blanket.
No, we're not eating right now. We just got off the boob. We might do a burp. Let's do a burp.
And I'm thinking what we can do is I can be like a we can set up a schedule for. I'll set up the rituals that I'll have, and then like I'll basically just document my rituals as like for those of us that are going through the 99 moment program. I'll be like a poster child. It's like, this is what I've been doing. These are options that you can do in order to also go through the 99 moment program. So I'll like document my rituals, and then also like at the end of some of the documentations of my rituals, I can talk about what the rituals are, and then link them to the 99 moment program.
Because the goal is to raise awareness within our communities and to establish sustainability to this tour. Like the sustainability is also seeing who has the habits to be in our frequency consistently. And you do it by consistently sharing your frequencies and seeing who responds to the DM or the Akashic M, the AM.
So for the podcast, would you consider the Um, so the lives, is that something that you intend on doing every day? Or is that kind of, because I can, depending on how often you desire to do things, I can create a schedule that we can just like, okay, Mondays we do this, 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 and that.
So create a schedule to embody those that we just gave you, and then like, yeah, I'm gonna be live in more often.
Okay.
I'm not scheduling my readings. Like if they hop on for a reading, they hop on whoever's in the vibe. That gives us an opportunity. Those are like the recruiting moments.
Got you. Okay, so because that's divine timing.
Yep.
But so for things like quills, self-love tyrants, and tea and sauce, that'll be more of a like.
Those are scheduled.
Those are scheduled. Okay.
And we'll have two schedules or two options for times.
Two options for times?
Like there'd be an AM time and a PM time, and when we rise based off of our day.
For the podcast?
Huh?
For the podcast?
Yeah.
I think that might be a lot of. That might just be a lot. Because if it's going to be recorded and it's going to be something that we're going to be posting, like people will be able to tune into it. Like the Self-Love Tyrants has its own page. The what's it called? The Quill. It has its own thing on Stereo and Clubhouse.
You just threw up all on this. I didn't even see that. What I'm saying is we don't do two of them. We have two times that are in place, and we get to pick.
Oh, like got you.
Yeah.
Okay. So like
it'll be one show a day. Like we'll do Self-Love Tyrants every day at such and such, or on Tuesdays at XYZ. It's either this time or this time, and then we can put that into the flyer or the makeup, and we choose. That's where the divine timing comes in versus being on this set schedule. Because for the first 99 days, we're moving a lot of people's worlds around.
And this is also important to note because we're doing business with colonizer time.
Yep. Yeah, which sucks ass.
Right.
Colonizer time sucks. We get paid by the second. $300 per second. You so valuable, melanin. Yo, melanin. Did you just throw up or choke on your spit? Good job. Good burp. Did anything come out of there? And the objective of all this is to get traction under our tour, to identify those that are in the 5 elements of hip hop, along with the 5 elements of nature, so that we can have a team around us that believes in our mission. All of this is a way for everyone to share in our mission, and we're showing them how you can do multiple things and not be scatterbrained, but how you just fill up your calendar and you do things leading up, because this all is still preparing for the tour. It's just the media rollout. Right. That's it. And when you start to see that the pieces go together, you're like, oh, pick up the pieces. Pick up the pieces.
And this is where, once this portion of the tour is
complete, we'll be able to make the next portion where we're going to have this, we'll be preparing for the Speak Freely portion and the Speak Freely event. And that's what, like, honestly, when you talk to Seven tomorrow, talk to her about having a event before we leave VA. Partnering with Melodic Mondays and the people we've done business with so far, because their schedule is filling up. Like, all these opportunities come because we come and show up and we listen and we share entanglements, and then we don't have anything for them to do. outside of the stuff we already told them to do.
And it's building up because the thing is that them being able to fill up their dockets means that they have more influence, which means that our influence can permeate larger when we do have a joint show.
Yep.
It's like how we were talking about, like, they need the energy to be able to, like, how with the Speak Freely show that we had, like, I noticed that at first it was like a larger number of people, and as the intention became much more specific and more evolutionary, only a certain amount of frequencies could make it. Like the divine timing for their frequencies, like people just, like, the flyers would go out, but people didn't have the space and capacity. But because of the levels of influence that we have on the people that we've engaged with, they'll be able to hear the message.
Yo, that last Speak Freely had Leo Mercer, it had me, it had Noah, it had Acacia, it had Blanca, it had Sarah, it had Kanita, it had Banksby. We were in Third Eye Soul Kitchen, it was you. Like, we had Autumn, like
the leaders.
Bruh, like that shit was fire.
Mm-hmm.
And the one before that, we were making way for that one that we just had.
Mm-hmm.
By breaking the drum, breaking the speaker.
That was awesome. That was so awesome. Breaking Empress's drum.
Yeah, break her drum, break the speaker.
Her fake ass drum. I brought the drum to get it fixed, right?
Uh-huh.
And he was like, "Yo, this isn't even worth fixing."
This isn't worth fixing. What? You don't like the war? You don't like the war room talk? We war room talking right now. We war room talking. Yeah, that's what you want. You want to add that to the mix? We want to make sure we put titty time in there, right? Okay. Yeah, he should put his head. They put their head down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Titty time and up time. Let's have up time. Up. 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 Up, up. Up, up. Up, up. There you go. We got exercise time for you too. Up, up. Our family matters. Stefan Urkel, Eddie Winslow, Laura, Harriet, and Carl.
So
I thank your mom for her motivation. Like, I swear that was like, okay, you want to play? Say hello to my little friend.
Mm-hmm.
Baby.
I know that she sent shots, and I am still so, like, loyal to the unconditional love that I know is underneath. And that's why there's fuel and fire to it, because there's some real love in there.
It's fuel to the fire. Yeah, I know. They just got to be on, like, they don't have to, but we desire, as we roll this out, like, so that they're supporting the family's mission, family business.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have a family business to support. You're just supporting the fact that they need to live longer.
Right.
To continue to walk with their friends and carry a facade.
And have fake ass conversations over dried meat and cheese.
Yeah, bro. Fuck out of here.
Yeah.
No, man, you're not using my child for that. No.
Straight up.
No, you're not. No. So you
Not baby Jesus.
No, baby Jesus is out here doing Jesus things. Yes, you out here doing Jesus things. You were almost born in the manger, bro. Mm-hmm. Mm. Huh? I see where your melanin peeking in at. You got melanin around your boobies.
Melanin around the boobies and the balls and the belly button.
Belly button, boobies, balls. Got any melanin under your neck? What about under your arm? Oh, you got hair. Look, they got hair already under their arms.
What?
Nah, that's somebody else's hair.
That's really your hair. I was gonna say, bro. That's doing a lot. That's doing a lot.
But you got a whole curl under there, baby Jesus.
Let's see.
Hey. All right, let's get it back. Let's go get it back for some change. just to recap this meeting, we are doing a media rollout for our upcoming tour, birthday tour, Speak Freely, United, Heaven's Gate, the Apocalypse Tour.
The
Apocalypse Tour.
Can you say that again? So to recap this meeting.
To recap this meeting, we're gonna be doing a media rollout for the Speak Freely 369 Mindset Consultant Apocalypse Tour. That's going to consist of the MSG, Meditation, Sounding, and Grounding Experience, delivered through podcasting, webcasting, live events, and social media interviews with our current network, our grandfathered network, and our new network.
Our prospective network.
Yeah, and highlighting nation building in the digital era, crowdsourcing, fundraising. Yo, what's funny as hell? You should like really tell her, look, we just made some money.
Big facts.
We made $40 an hour spreading our message.
$40 per hour.
And in doing that,
and this is where we can highlight the GoFundMe.
Yep.
We can highlight it at the end of every segment.
At the end of every segment.
What do you think?
I don't want that. I probably don't want my binky either. Oh yeah. Imani. Nam. Come on. Boo time. Mommy, can I borrow your boo for the baby?
No.
I don't want that. No. There you go. Good job. Breathe. I don't think you can cry and breathe at the same time. Good job. You made your way into this video.
The baby?
Both of y'all.
Get out of here. Pick you up. Put you down. Prop this up.
Yeah. Sounds like a plan.